Zoos, once considered to be a place of entertainment and education, are now being seen in a different light. Many people are starting to question whether or not zoos should even exist in today's world. Animals belong in their natural habitats where they can roam free, hunt for their own food, and live in their own social structures. Zoos cannot replicate these natural environments, no matter how well intentioned they may be.
I don't think any animals should be, I don't think there should be zoos in Pakistan. We don't have the capacity or the expertise to take care of such animals. It is also very expensive. And that money can be used towards doing other things. Right now, our country is suffering so much, so that can be used to actually help our country, like in other ways, rather than taking care of these exotic animals where we don't even know how to take care of them. And I've been pretty clear, I guess, on social media about my opinion about zoos for many, many years, that I just think they are prisons and they're not actually showing animals in their natural habitat. It is showing a stressed out, miserable version of an imprisoned animal who has been snatched away from their actual home. And that is not something we want to teach children. What we want to teach children is to respect and love and appreciate nature for what it is, not for what we are forcing it to be. Like in other countries, they have experts who have, like no one over here knows about wild animals, right? They're actually experts who know about separately about elephants, separately about lions, separately about tigers or zebras or whatever it is. People know, like there are experts who studied these animals thoroughly. And in other countries, even in like third world countries, they have these people who are running sanctuaries for wild animals, right? So there can be nature preserves and wildlife sanctuaries like this, but this can only come when our country is a bit more, I would say, stable economically right now. But and it would be really good to help with getting tourists and all to come if you can actually do wildlife safaris and all. But it must be done properly, and these things are done normally by experts who have trained and are skilled in this field, who you will only find internationally, who must come and live in Pakistan to run these places. Otherwise, this is not possible. Zoos cannot be reformed. Zoos need to be shut down, and wildlife sanctuaries should come up separately much later on when we are in a position to give it the time and effort and management and expertise that it requires. We should first learn about the wildlife that is in Pakistan. We don't even know, even I don't know. I don't know what are the wild animals who are conducive to our environment, which are our own wild animals that live over here. I'm assuming they're probably all endangered because we don't know about them. We are so fixated on lions and elephants and tigers who their natural habitat isn't even in Pakistan, but we're not giving our own animals over here the consideration for they are so beautiful and lovely. And why aren't we paying attention? Even I don't know, and this is what I'm trying to say. Even I don't know what our wildlife is over here. So why aren't we giving that attention? And I think that is where our attention needs to be. We have such a beautiful country. We have such a beautiful place we live, and we just don't give it that time and effort or importance or attention that it should be getting because we are so fixated on other things that are completely not in our line of work or expertise. I'm a little child, and I am maybe 1 year old, maybe even less, and I have been kidnapped from my mother, from the land where I have grown up, from the only house I know and the only home I know. And I have been taken away on this terrifying, scary object called a plane, put in a crate, and then I've been taken away to a whole other country, sitting in the dark, being moved from place to place, not knowing where I am. And then I land up in this cage, which is just like this concrete hell. And all I get, and I don't get any food, I don't get any attention, I don't get any company, I don't have any interaction with anyone, and I have no quality of life. And all I know around me is these four. walls and bars, and I wait to get a little bit of food or a little bit of attention, but instead all I get is random children who come on the weekend and throw kachra and garbage on my face and laugh at me and poke me and make fun of me and try to upset me, and no one actually even looks at me. And I am actually, as I'm comfortable, my body is attuned to a cold climate, but I've been made to sit in boil in the heat with no shade at all, no water, no food. So just put yourself in this position and see how you would feel as a human, and just replace that human with a wild animal, and that is your answer.